Habari ya jioni Cliff.
Nitumie pesa 20k.
Sasa.
Nataka kuongea na mtu wangu kuhusu pesa yangu. What the hell are you doing?
Balindwe Media. Balindwe Media.
Oh, Baringo.
Usiona? Iko na 89,000. Au search YouTube Balindwe Media.
Benito?
Balindwe Media. Balindwe Media.
Baridi.
Balindwe.
Baridi.
Just search kama kuna simu, kuna 89,000 subscribers. Kwa nataka kuongea na Cliff kidogo. Sa, mambo?
Ni poa vipi?
Poa sana.
Salama, just 1 second. Bali?
Bali L. Eka L. Bali.
Eh.
Bali.
Sasa
Poa sana. Ni aje?
salama.
Uko salama?
We ya njia. Search tu hivyo kitakuletea. Ndio. So nataka tuongeleshe kidogo kuhusu arrest ya huyu jamaa.
Yes. Okay.
So why do you think he was arrested?
No, there was no reason. Totally no reason, but it can only be considered to be a political reason because the guy, let me speak respectfully, that he's a businessman. And we know that he had come to Kenya and was going to Uganda for some business transaction. In the process, he did not commit any offense, at least not until the time he went, and now that he has come. So initially, if there was any complaint against him, they would have arrested him, not even allowed him to have gone to Uganda. If he was a terrorist, then they would not have allowed him even in the country, or they would have arrested him immediately. But after the pressure of not allowing the DP to be able to travel with him, they had to look for a reason. So what do? They call a dog a bad name so that they can kill it. So now when he comes back, they see that they've got some information, they're following and some interrogation. This is a man that has been in this country for years. He has been coming here. You've given him a work permit for 2 years. He's been using it from 2018. This is the 3rd year going. How is it all of a sudden he's an unwanted person? For him to get a work permit, you need to be able to know that he has money, he has a business to run, it is a genuine business. NSIS are involved, they investigate a person, they go around and see whether it is a genuine case. Then after the vetting, he's allowed to get a work permit. So all of a sudden, because he's associated with the DP, he's a criminal. Then, why would they prevent the DP from traveling and allow the criminal to travel? Then, when he comes back, you arrest him. For what purpose? There is no complaint anywhere. I've asked on any OB, any source of information that they were having, nothing. So what do? They allow stop us from seeing him. They don't allow us to talk to him. They don't want us to have access to him. The ambassador has sent representatives. The charge d'affaires is here. The deputy ambassador is here. They've tried to seek permission. They've tried to use the diplomatic police as well. But nobody is coming forth. So what has happened eventually is that they have held him incommunicado. Remember, this is a person who cannot be able to speak perfect English. Actually, his English is not very good at all. For him to be interrogated, what do you need? A translator. Apart from a translator, somebody who then can be able to inform him about his rights first before he answers any questions, or before he can be interrogated. This is politics, and we know why.
Do you think his arrest was a mistaken identity?
It cannot be a mistaken identity because now they have the actual photographs of the person they were saying. Oh, you see, the name Harun Aydin is a name like Joseph Kamau. How many Joseph Kamaus are in this country? If you specifically want one, the only thing you can do is look at his files. This is a person they know. The one they're talking about, who could have been a criminal and perhaps was released in Turkey and all that, does not even look like him. They don't even resemble. They don't even come from the same area. It is only the names that are similar. So they go and pluck a name of somebody who has been suspected, who has never even been convicted anyway. They come and use it on this guy. It's not mistaken identity. This was intentional. Because if the mistaken identity would have been the issue, then why did they let him go in the first place to Uganda? Then that way we could have known it was mistaken identity. But they did not. And now they are holding him without any charge. It cannot be. They want him to record a statement, maybe a cautionary statement, without giving the guidance on how it should be recorded. Fair play needs to be done here, because this man also, the laws, constitutional laws apply to him. Whether he's a citizen, whether he's a foreigner, and all that, as long as you're within this country, within the borders, these laws, their fundamental rights apply, and they should be respected.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.